If you live in Malaysia, Singapore, Taiwan, or mainland China, you've likely seen the headlines. People lured across borders by fake job offers, vanishing into fortified compounds, or losing savings to digital traps. In early 2025 alone, Malaysian police reported hundreds trafficked into overseas fraud operations. Across the region, authorities trace major syndicate networks back to the same region, the borderlands of Myanmar. This is not just a local crisis. Syndicate leaders and workers come from dozens of countries, and victims span the globe. The real question is, how did transnational crime networks find such a resilient operating base along the border? First, governance vacuums under armed protection. Central authority in Myanmar's ethnic borderlands has long been limited. Foreign police cannot legally cross borders. Local armed groups provide protection, while syndicates pay hefty fees. Under armed protection, illicit operations gradually became an important source of local revenue. Second, capital migration under regulatory pressure. Southeast Asia's illicit capital is fluid. As crackdowns on gambling intensified elsewhere, syndicates moved to Myanmar, leasing land in border zones. Third, an industrialized fraud machine. Fraud compounds operate just like modern factories. They built production lines swapping languages, scripts, and payment channels based on target markets. Near Thailand, location provided vital logistics. They deployed Mandarin, English, and local languages for different regions. Yet land, guns, and technology alone cannot build an empire. An industrial machine requires labor. And here, two radically different groups collide. The first are drawn by high financial temptation. High earnings normalized the crime, eroding moral boundaries until fraud felt like a regular job. The second are true victims of human trafficking, trapped by false promises and forced to comply. One group was enticed in, the other was deceived in. But both were absorbed into the same machinery. In the end, the system learned how to use money to recruit the people needed to sustain itself. People cross borders, calls cross borders, funds cross borders, victims cross borders. Yet legal jurisdiction remains locked behind national frontiers. Syndicates leveraged global mobility while hiding in the jurisdictional gaps between sovereign states. Recent joint operations dismantled major compounds, rescuing victims and repatriating suspects for prosecution. Yet as long as governance vacuums exist, criminal capital will continue seeking new regulatory blind spots. The rise of these border compounds stems from political conflict, underground capital, and organized crime. Understanding this system is our strongest line of defense.